Melissa. If you were to ask me what destiny was a few years ago, I would have shrugged my shoulders and probably made some dumb joke about how I didn't believe in that kind of nonsense. To me, destiny was non-existent, and the world was only a series of chances and coincidences with no direction other than what each person chooses for themselves.
Matthew. Our day has finally arrived. I can't wait to say our I do's and at last be your wife. We have been working so hard for this day, and I don't know about you, but for me, I have been so focused on the details that I haven't had a lot of time to think about what today is really about. Our commitment to each other.
Back then, I would have said with some degree of certainty that life was a random, chaotic mess with little sense to be made of anything. Then it happened. Something drew me towards you, and you towards me. And I know exactly what that something was. Destiny.
Now that it has arrived, know that I am completely present in this moment with you, focused on the promises we make to each other, and I will honor them every day for the rest of my life. I promise to always have your back, to always be your biggest supporter, and to always be there for you in times of trouble.
Up until recently, I deemed it luck that drew us together 4 years ago today. But as I've aged and truly begun to spin my thoughts around the way that things have transpired, I feel that luck fails to capture the true essence of what has happened to you and I. This was more than simple random happenstance or coincidence. It is as if our own hearts have been cosmically drawn towards each other, as if they were made for each other, like pieces of a puzzle.
I promise to never stop trying to be the best wife I can be, to put our marriage first in every decision I make, and to try to make you smile every day. I promise to always do my part in keeping the balancing act of marriage equal, and to be both a place of strength when you need it and the place you find comfort.
For as much as Matthew and Melissa have come together in front of you, their friends and family, and by their promises to one another, I, as a minister of the Word of God, and according to the state of Illinois, am proud to pronounce you husband and wife.
And honestly, now that I can more clearly see the picture, I can't think of a more fitting word than destiny to describe it. Our stories leading up to April 27th, 2015 were separate, nearly parallel lines spiraling around each other, but never quite crossing paths. Until finally they did. Destiny called us to be together when the time was right. Every experience we had up until that day helped mold us into the puzzle pieces that we are today. And at the end of the day, when I stop and look back on everything that I've been through, everything that our shared destiny has had to do to pull us together, I can't help but smile.
Forever. I trust you with my life and heart, and I simply know that our love is the real thing. I spoke out to the universe and said I was ready to find the one, and the stars aligned, bringing you straight to me, and I will never stop being in awe of the fact that God placed you just beyond the boundaries of my life and only let our paths cross when we were ready. I love you so much.
Melissa, I love you more than I ever thought possible. You are my matching puzzle piece, and you complete me as a person. You are my destiny.